In the heart of Europe, a realm steeped in lore and legacy, the United Kingdom stands as a testament to thousands of years of history. Imagine the sun rising over Stonehenge, its ancient stones casting long shadows over the grass, while in the distance the modern skyline of London buzzes with life. This is a land where the past and present are interwoven, where every hill and valley, castle and cottage tells a story. This essay will unravel these stories, exploring how history has shaped the nation from ancient times to the present and contemplating what the future might hold. The tale of the United Kingdom begins long before written history, in the prehistoric mists of time. Enigmatic structures like Stonehenge stand as monuments to these ancient times, erected by people whose names and lifestyles have faded into the backdrop of history. These stones are an enduring mystery. Before the Romans set foot on British soil, the islands were a patchwork of tribal lands, ruled by chieftains and kings of Celtic descent. These tribes were fierce warriors and skilled artisans, their social structures complex and their beliefs deeply rooted in the natural world. The Roman conquest in 43 AD introduced a new chapter in British history. Roads were built, towns founded, and the Roman lifestyle slowly permeated British society, laying the groundwork for the nation's future. This period was crucial in shaping the cultural and physical landscape of early Britain. The medieval era in Britain was a time of profound transformation and turmoil, marked notably by the Norman conquest of 1066. This event reshaped the English aristocracy, introduced Norman culture, and laid the foundations for modern British society. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was a revolutionary document that began to shift power from the monarchy to the people, or at least the nobility at first. It served as a cornerstone for future legal systems in the West, promoting the idea that the king and his subjects were bound by law. Life in medieval England was not just about kings and knights, it was also about peasants and craftsmen. Markets buzzed with activity, monasteries were centres of education and preservation of knowledge, and the feudal system dominated social structure and politics. With the ascent of the Tudor dynasty in the late 15th century, England entered a period of significant change. The Tudors were astute monarchs who understood the power of spectacle and ceremony, and they used these to cement their rule. The establishment of the Church of England by Henry VIII marked a profound religious transformation, severing ties with the Pope and Rome. This was not merely a spiritual revolution, but also a political maneuver that allowed the crown to seize wealthy monastic lands. Under Elizabeth I, the Tudor era reached its zenith. The period is famed for its cultural renaissance, including the works of Shakespeare, and for its maritime explorations, which laid the groundwork for the British Empire. This was a time of intrigue and expansion, of poets and privateers. As Tudor explorers paved the way, the subsequent centuries saw Britain expanding its horizons far beyond the European mainland. The age of exploration was as much about discovery as it was about economic gain. Britain found itself at the centre of a vast and growing empire. Colonization brought immense wealth and resources to Britain, fueling further industrial and military expansion. However, it also led to complex cultural interactions, some enriching and others devastating, shaping the modern world in profound ways. The British Empire was both celebrated and criticised, seen as a bringer of civilization and a perpetrator of exploitation. Its legacy is complex and remains a subject of debate and introspection within and beyond the UK. The Industrial Revolution began in the late 18th century and marked a significant turning point in British and world history. Innovations such as the steam engine and the spinning jenny revolutionized production processes, making goods cheaper and more accessible. This era saw a massive shift from rural to urban living. Cities swelled, filled with factories and workers. The social fabric of the nation was transformed, birthing both unprecedented economic prosperity and new social challenges, including labour rights movements. The Victorian period, named after Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901, epitomised this era of industrial and imperial might. It was a time of strict social codes, but also of significant cultural and scientific advancements. The 20th century was marked by the devastation of two world wars which had profound effects on the United Kingdom. The wars necessitated vast social and economic shifts, and in their aftermath, the UK took a leading role in establishing a new world order, including the formation of the United Nations. Post-World War II, Britain faced the challenge of rebuilding. The establishment of the welfare state, including the creation of the National Health Service in 1948, was a response to the widespread desire for security and social welfare that the war had engendered. The latter half of the century saw significant decolonisation as nations across Africa, Asia and the Caribbean gained independence from British rule. This period reshaped Britain's global role and its self-image as a nation. As the new millennium dawned, the United Kingdom faced an array of challenges, from economic recessions to debates over national identity and sovereignty. The 2016 Brexit referendum, in which a majority voted to leave the European Union, was a seismic political event, reflecting deep divisions and sparking widespread debate about the UK's future. The implications of Brexit are far-reaching, affecting everything from trade and immigration to legal systems and international relations. The process has been complex and contentious, highlighting the challenges of global interdependence and national autonomy. Today, the UK stands at a crossroads, its future uncertain, but its potential vast. As it navigates these turbulent waters, the lessons of history may offer valuable insights. The future of the United Kingdom is unwritten, and like all histories, it will be shaped by the interplay of diverse forces. Technological innovation, climate change, and global political dynamics are just a few of the factors that will define the coming decades. How the UK adapts to these changes will be crucial. The nation has a history of resilience and adaptability, traits that will be tested as it faces the challenges of the 21st century. As the UK forges its path forward, it will continue to be a significant player on the world stage, influencing and being influenced by the global community. The tapestry of its history, rich with patterns of struggle and triumph, offers hope and guidance for the future. The United Kingdom's story is a rich and complex tapestry woven from millennia of history. From ancient stone circles to the complexities of modern geopolitics, each thread has contributed to the nation's unique heritage. Reflecting on this history, we see lessons of resilience, innovation, and the constant evolution of society. These lessons are crucial as the UK faces the challenges of the future. As this narrative continues to unfold, the United Kingdom remains a symbol of enduring spirit and potential. Its past offers not just a record of events, but a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. May its story continue to inspire and instruct as it steps into the future.